You are welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
My name is Namasiga Busede from Namasiga Busede Jinja District. This is our farm. It's called KAZIBWE Family Mixed Farm, and the whole family manages the farm. We started with one animal, but right now we have very many of them. Just look at them. There are 9, others are behind the other side.
The farm is called KAZIBWE Mixed Farm.
The farm is called KAZIBWE Family Mixed Farm, and we manage it as a family. Everyone is in charge.
So for you take care of
the cows, and I love them so much.
Okay. Oh, how will you inspire the youth to join you?
For the youths, because I'm also a youth and a student who is soon graduating, I encourage the youths to have a heart, to have the heart of rearing. Rearing animals is so good and it's so productive. It's not something that you sit and wait for something. When you have a cow at home, you will know that the milk will earn you some money, and even the feeding, you can do all these things by yourself instead of sitting, because most youths outside they are sitting. But farming is very good. I encourage my fellow youths to adopt farming. It's a very good practice.
Okay. So far, how is dairy farming taking you?
So far, very good. We are really doing very good. Because the animals eat well, and due to the good feeding, the products are also very good.
Okay.
Because they always have a morning meal, afternoon, and in the evening. So even the product, which is the milk, is also very good.
So
you can get a 10-liter jerry can in the evening, and that's very good. The production is so good.
The breed, what is the breed of this animal? The breed.
These are Frisians.
They are Frisian. So each gives how many liters?
So far, we are milking one. And it gives something like 80 liters. That's everyone we milk. Due to the good feeding, at least we get the production is also good.
Okay. What are the management practices for this dairy animal, or the feeding?
One, management. First of all, feeding itself. We have to ensure that the cattle or the cows are eating on time, and they are feeding on different types of grass. We give them a variety of grass like coriander and the reeds, and they enjoy all that. So we always change their meals. For example, we always put molasses. We put coriander. We usually change the feeds we give them. We always put maize bran on the food, and the water also we put molasses, so that we boost their appetite. And this has really helped us get good dairy production.
Okay. If someone want to venture into dairy farming, what are the advice? How will you advise him, and the expenses like of constructing this structure?
One thing is that we have to prepare before doing anything. You have to prepare for it. Before you think about starting up a farm, you have to know where will it sleep, where will I get from the grass, where it will feed on. If you have that in your mind, then it will be very good for you. Then you also have to have the passion, because these animals also need love. They are like human beings.
You have to show some love.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can start up slowly by slowly, even with one animal, just as we started up with one animal, and we are now right here. So you can start from where you are, and you must have passion for farming. Because if you don't have passion, you might not be able to start up something. But you must have passion for the animals, and you must love what you are doing.
Okay. Then what are the challenges that you go through into this type of farming?
Challenges? Yeah,
There is no challenges.
I don't see any big challenge. There is no big challenge. Just that most times during maybe the challenge is coming during the change of seasons. You see that the cows might not enjoy very well the grass during the rainy season, and in the dry season they eat very well. So that a little bit challenges us, and we want to find a solution for it.
Okay. Then the expense, like if I want to construct this structure.
One is that it depends on the structure you want, because for us in our structure here we used pavers. We used pavers down here, so it has really helped us, and it helps the crowd to stay for long, because these animals are very heavy. Sometimes when you put like cement, it might step on it and it will crack, so that causes the ground to be in a bad condition. So the pavers have really helped us in that the animals also feel comfortable in the ground. So it depends on your source of income. If you have something little, you can start with something small like the cement, then you go on upgrading. But for now, for us, we use the pavers, and it is really so favorable to the animals themselves.
Okay. The value addition, you are doing some value addition on milk here. Oh.
Yes, we are. One is that we started making some yogurt.
Yeah.
Yes. We started making some yogurt. Due to the amount of milk we produce, sometimes we feel we can't sell all of it, so we started making some yogurt, and we ourselves were the very first people to consume it, so that we test our products, and we shall soon take it outside to the market. We've not yet started taking it out. We consume it ourselves.
Okay. What are the future of this farm?
The
future of this project, the dairy project, the future, like 5 years from now.
Like 5 years from now, we want to have something better than this.
Like,
by the time you come back, you may not be able to see this wood. We want to have something modernized, something more improved than this. So we are looking at it in the next 5 years as a very modernized farm. We might be competing with those of Netherlands. And
next 5 years, next years.
In the next years to come.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
First word English. Yeah.
English.
Okay. This is a piggery section.
This is a piggery section. This is the KAZIBWE Family Mixed Farm. This pig, we feed them on. We mix maize brand, rice hussicks, silverfish. We mix it together and we give them. And then we give them 2 kilograms plus avocado. Sometimes we give them those green things.
Even avocado. Even avocado.
Yeah, avocado they eat.
They eat it.
Yeah, but they eat when it's ripe.
Okay.
You give them, you throw, they eat. They like it very much.
So you give them avocado.
Greens, dodo, all greens. Yam leaves. We give them.
So what are the management practices?
Management practices. First of all, for us, we have large weight.
Large weight, the breed. These are piglets. How large weight? The
As well
male
as the pig is here and it's only one.
is the one now.
And you can see it's nice looking and piglets.
So the management practices, like how do you care for them? Feeding. You were explaining the feeding.
The feeding, we give them 2 kilograms. One in the morning, one in the evening. But this one, it feeds on 3. During that time, as you can see, feed them on avocado, green things, those ones. Now in the evening, we are going to give them 1 kilogram, but then we give it 1.5 to make 3. This one is 300 plus these greens. It also eats avocado.
Like if
We give it an
then what are the challenges that you go through into this type of farming, the pig farming?
challenges. Of course, shortage of food. Sometimes maize brand is not easy to find. Rice Sussex, even the silverfish itself. Sometimes they feed on only greens and this avocado. And
So if you put back the gundi, this animal back,
yeah.
Wow, how would what are the cost of feeding?
The cost of feeding.
Like if I find it that you have sold some.
We sold some because the food was getting lost. That's why we said, let us let go of some. We remain with the ones that we can manage to handle. These few. So
Okay. There is no challenge as challenges.
no other challenge except high prices. Sometimes even treatment. You call the doctor says I'm coming, you wait, the next day the doctor. That's the only challenge. So we buy our own medicine, we treat them.
Okay. Then is it possible, this type of farming is possible? Like is it adoptable?
Yeah, it is. Because pigs are very good to it. First of all, you can feed them on these grains and this avocado. They can sustain them. As long as you are giving them frequently, not just once. Like you should give them in the morning, afternoon, and supper.
So,
even sweet potato veins, they can eat. You can even cook sweet potato peelings. But you don't have maize brand, they can eat and they look good. Even someone can think like as if you are giving them brand, yet you are giving them sweet potato veins.
then how will you inspire some youth like us to join the agriculture sector?
Yeah, youth, they really inspire you to join the agriculture sector. Agriculture is very interesting. There is money.
In farming.
There is money in farming. Piglets. Come and to our piglets. If you join agriculture, you'll be known, and even people come and tour your farm. People get inspired. People buy your products. You'll be selling yourself. Agriculture is very good. There is money in agriculture. Easy money. If you don't have this, you sell your sheep, you get agriculture. If you don't have this, you sell something, you get money. In agriculture, there is money. I inspire all of you youth to join agriculture. Rearing piglets, everything. Thank you.
Okay, well, what is the best time for someone to start farming?
The best time for someone to start farming.
Farming is known to could be engaged by people like older people like your father.
Because now it's impacting the skill in us. Such that sorry, when I complete studying, I also start that. Anytime you get your money, like you can start saving. Like me, my dad taught me to save. Now I'm saving. Like if I complete my form 6, that back, I'll buy my piglets. If not piglets, I buy my cow, my hens. I also start my own farm after my form 6 back. So I'm saving slowly by slowly also.
Okay, you can start at any time.
At any time, as long as you have money.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.